Usually, you know what you should do, and yet you don't do it. Not because you're incapable, but because you react instead of lead. And exactly there, most people make a crucial mistake. A mistake that keeps pulling them back into reaction. And this mistake costs you more than you think. In this video, I'll show you a simple exercise that can change exactly that. An exercise that helps you move from reacting to leading in conversations and in life. This happens all the time. In a conversation, you suddenly feel cornered. You want to say something smart, but nothing comes to mind. So you say something, and immediately you feel it had no impact. Or in the middle of a project, something unexpected happens. You don't know what the right next step is, so you do something. And when it comes to important decisions, it's even clearer. You write a pros and cons list, then another one and another one, but clarity never comes. In the end, you make a decision, not from leadership, but from pressure. And that's reaction. Imagine you're in a job interview. Everything's going well. And then suddenly the interviewer asks, "How would you solve this problem?" And then it's exactly the topic you meant to prepare for, but you didn't have time. And instantly you feel the blood rushing to your face, your mind starts searching. But nothing comes up. And right here, most people react. They start rambling, they search for excuses, or try to change the subject. Some become defensive. Others suddenly shrink and begin to justify themselves. But no matter how it looks, it's reactivity. Most people believe they react like this because something is missing. They need more confidence, they think, or more knowledge, more experience. But that's not true. The moment you try to calculate the best possible outcome is the moment you stop leading. Reaction tries to calculate. Essence responds. Before I show you the technique, let's try something. Think for a moment about a situation where you felt under pressure. Could be a conversation or a decision. Notice what happens in your body. Your mind immediately starts calculating, doesn't it? What's the best outcome? What should I say? That's where reaction begins. If you truly want to lead, you need access to your essence. You need to reach the point where you no longer react to situations, but respond from within. And conversations are the perfect place to practice that. Every interaction shows you immediately whether you're reacting or leading. And that's why I'm going to show you a technique now. I call this technique Delocalized Focus. With a little practice, it changes your inner state so that in conversations you no longer react but lead. The first step is simple. Notice when you're reacting. A conversation shifts, someone asks a question that throws you off balance. Your body tightens. Your mind starts searching for answers. That's where the real exercise begins. Normally, your mind now tries to calculate the best outcome. But instead, you do something different. You open your focus. Take a deep breath. Notice the entire situation, the room, the person in front of you, your body. And then ask yourself one simple question. What is life asking of me right now? Not what's the perfect result, but what is my response my response to this situation? Stay in that open focus for a moment, and then ask yourself, what is needed now? The first answer that appears is the right one. Trust it. Feel the answer in your body, and only then bring it into the world. Maybe it's a clear statement. Maybe it's a question. Maybe a decision, or even the decision not to decide yet. The difference is you are no longer reacting, you are leading. Now, one honest question to you. How many decisions in your life do you actually make from leadership? And how many are just reactions? Think about it. And here's something interesting. Most people believe the technique is the most important part. But that's not true. The technique is only a doorway. What really matters is your identity. Whether you're someone who reacts or someone who leads. If you practice this exercise, you'll notice something changing. Decisions no longer arise from pressure, but from a deeper part of yourself. Habits give a feeling of safety. But leadership doesn't come from habit. Leadership comes from essence. Leadership begins the moment you take responsibility for your own unfolding.